This is the Daily Roundup on the EAC Cambodia channel. A very good evening to you. I'm Andrew Barnes-Roberts. Making headlines tonight. Phnom Penh City Hall warns that illegally operating businesses are risking a second lockdown for the capital. The second phase of government's cash support program for those hardest hit by the pandemic begins. And you're not the only one. Millions struggle to get back into a regular routine after months of working from home. The Ministry of Health and the Phnom Penh Capital Administration have launched a crackdown on high-risk businesses that are operating illegally. Phnom Penh Deputy Governor Mr. Kyut Che says officials have received information about some businesses that have reopened despite the administrative measures ordering their closure until at least the 23rd of July. He says just last week, authorities closed a karaoke club in Sen Sok. The capital administration is now calling on everyone to cooperate, otherwise another lockdown could be enforced. EAC news reporter Reo Soko has more.
Apart from karaoke clubs, there are also reports about gyms continuing to operate despite the stern warnings from the Health Ministry and World Health Organization about the further spread of COVID-19. Phnom Penh Deputy Governor Mr. Kyut Che says these business owners are not helping and are in fact making the 20 February community outbreak even more difficult to end.
Business owners who secretly open their karaoke shops and other entertainment clubs are clearly in violation of administrative measures. If they get apprehended, they will not be allowed to open their business ever again. The business owner's name will be blacklisted from doing any further business in the country. The reopening of karaoke clubs is considered high risk for spreading COVID-19 and shall be submitted to the court for legal action.
He has urged people to cooperate with the Ministry of Health's guidelines. He says everyone needs to take them seriously. Phnom Penh Governor Mr. Kong Sreng has repeatedly warning in recent weeks that if not, another lockdown for the capital will be ordered.
City Hall is warning that the police will clamp down high-risk businesses that have reopened illegally. In recent weeks, some gyms, KTVs, and other entertainment venues have started operating again in clear violation of the current administrative measures. Members of the public are being asked to report these businesses to the police. Business owners found to be operating illegally face the prospect of permanently blacklisted. Rhea Soko, EAC News, Phnom Penh.
The royal government has launched the second phase of its cash support program for those hardest hit by the community outbreak of COVID-19 and its associated lockdowns. The Ministry of Economy and Finance is making another round of once-off payments that can be collected at wing agents nationwide. The focus is on deprived households in Phnom Penh, Tak Mau in Kandal, and Preah Sihanouk province. Drivers, construction workers, street vendors, garbage collectors, and others whose work was suspended in recent weeks will receive between $39 and $78, depending on the size of their family. Lockdown-affected factory workers each receive a $40 subsidy. The Finance Ministry says those with infected family members, both inside and outside lockdown areas, will receive similar amounts. Families of those who have died of COVID-19 each receive $75, in addition to the 5-month cash support previously announced to help them cover utility bills. The second phase of government's cash relief program was announced earlier this month as part of the 9th round of interventions it was making to support the individuals and business sectors worst hit by the pandemic in the kingdom. Cambodia has reported its lowest daily COVID-19 case count in almost 2 weeks. After days of numbers near 1,000, Tuesday saw it report 830 new cases. This includes 217 imported cases. The latest figures were released by the Ministry of Health shortly before noon and take Cambodia's total case count to 62,700. While the daily case count is lower, the daily death toll remains tragically high. A further 28 deaths have been reported, taking the country's total number of COVID-19 fatalities to 953. The number of imported cases is also of concern. The 217 new cases take the total number to 5,090. No new information has been released about the identity of these cases. The past 24 hours did see 1,012 patients discharged, though. They take the total number of successful COVID-19 treatments to 54,489. Stay with us. After the break, Alessio Mazzoni with your sport and lifestyle. EAC News fully supports the royal government of Cambodia's preventative and administrative measures against COVID-19. But we need you to play your part in helping bring the 20 February community transmission event to an end. Wash your hands regularly, sanitize wherever possible. Keep an eye on your body temperature. Use the Stop COVID QR code and maintain a safe social distance. But above all, please, 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 wear a mask. Only together can we beat COVID-19. EART's Cambodia's audience is growing. Our YouTube channel now has 150,000 verified subscribers. To mark the milestone, we've received the Silver Creator Award from YouTube, given to channels with over 100,000 subscribers. YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki says the award celebrates EART's Cambodia's hard work and incredible achievement. She says not only has EART's Cambodia brought a unique voice and style to the world, but has also created valuable connections and built a community along the way. The next milestone we're going for is 1 million subscribers, and we'd really like that Gold Creator Award. So if you're not already a subscriber, head to www.youtube.com/eartscambodia. Subscribers get all the latest breaking news and updates from Cambodia in English. We'll see you there. If it's happening and you need to know about it, you'll get it all right here. EAC News brings you updates and breaking news in English across all of EART's Cambodia's platforms and channels. YouTube, Facebook, Telegram, Twitter, and our website, www.eartscambodia.com. Join me, Andrew Barnes-Roberts, and the rest of the EAC News team every day on your favorite channels. EAC News, Cambodia made clear.
Welcome back to the Daily Roundup. Cambodian mixed martial arts champion Chan Rapana isn't the type to back down from a challenge. Indonesia's Iko Roni Saputra has recently called him out for a future matchup. Ratana says he'd love nothing more than to finish off another rising star from Indonesia. Chan Rapana has become the guy to beat for Indonesian fighters. Back in December 2018, during an event by One Championship, the Cambodian Kung Khmer specialist squared off against then undefeated the Black Komodo Abro Fernandez. After weathering an early storm, Ratana crumpled his foe with a knee and rained down punches to earn a second-round technical knockout victory. The Phnom Penh native repeated the trick in May 2019 as he picked apart Rudy, the Golden Boy Augustian, to score another TKO. Now, the 35-year-old says that he's happy to meet Iko Roni. I think he wants to gain redemption for his compatriots, he says, but I know I can beat Iko. I am just not sure whether it would be by points or knockout. However, I don't think it would last 3 rounds. Ratana is currently training hard despite the pandemic with his team, Selapak, and his trainer, Lorenzo. As the pandemic eases in some parts of the world, many are returning to something resembling a normal routine. They're back at the office after months of working from home. Here in Cambodia, the lockdown back in April and May forced thousands of staff to start working from home as well. Many still are, but it's getting all bit much and is not proving to be the relief we thought it would be. The pandemic achieved in weeks what well-being experts have been trying to achieve in decades: less office, more working from home. But while many of us used to see that as a holy grail of personal freedom, it hasn't turned out that way. Laptops replaced desktops. Family relationships became strained and everyone suddenly had a Zoom account. But there were some benefits. We saved on community time and transportation costs. We worked in pajamas and with flexible time, could go to the gym at 9 a.m. and we have tea at 3 p.m. as long as the work for the day was done. But at home, space is constrained, and in a family with children attending online classes, the atmosphere is anything but relaxing. Parents have ended up working on the sofa or at the dining table, and posture and health problems are quickly kicked in. As extreme it may sound, Chitra, a marketing manager in Phnom Penh, says, "I, for one, could really use a proper desk, some peace and a quiet from home, so I can work." And with many now returning to work, they're struggling to get back into a routine and adjust to a new normal that feels just like it did before. Stay with us now for tomorrow's weather.
Thank you for watching the Daily Roundup here on the eArts Cambodia channel. You'll get more news and updates on our website. Check out www.e-artscambodia.com. You can also subscribe to our Telegram channel, EAC News. More from the EAC News team tomorrow night at 8. I'll see you then.